Don't try anything, or it will kill you.
Those are her words to they. They being the sole person who could save the universe. The Doctor's last hope for help. They looks up at her, and then back at the nearby Cyber Reaper.
The Cyber Reaper, at last, the ultimate warrior, pitiless, relentless, devastating, and not as tall as you look on telly. Go on then, let's have it. The bit where you lay it on thick with a bit of cyber gloating, you know. It's weird. For a race that's got no emotion, it feels like you lot love rubbing it in when you think you've got the upper hand. All that you will be deleted stuff. Why don't you just crack on with it, eh?
I understand the value of fear.
To humans.
To Cybermen.
After all these years, and battles, and defeats, you still don't get it.
That is incorrect. You do not understand, Doctor. After all the losses you have experienced.
They ponders the sight before them, the feared Cyber Reaper, written in the blood-soaked pages of history, some of which they had read. And the Doctor, both standing here, fighting not arm to arm, but word to word.
You have shown the value of upgrading.
Excuse me?
Your lack of emotion is your greatest strength, Doctor. This is why I will upgrade to you.
No.
You are the ultimate warrior.
No, I am nothing like you.
You reconfigure your associates, upgrade them into soldiers, with one goal.
I do nothing of the...
Victory. Do I have no rights? Does the cyber race mark as inferior to your designs? Stripping away safety and harvesting strength in your friends. This is a logical path of operation. You will destroy the transmitter to destroy our reality virus.
Of course. This can't go on. Natural reality must be put back in place. You're going to crack apart the entire universe.
There is your lack of emotion. You would eradicate the new realities that the virus is creating. New life born that you will extinguish.
No. No, don't you try to make this sound like a moral high ground. You've created this. Something that shouldn't have been and can't be.
The logical victory, or the kindest option. You must decide. Do you have a warrior's heart?
They know what is coming, because they has already seen it, glimpsed it, heard it. Another life, another world, another reality, and it's there in the swirling chaos that sparks behind the two ancient figures in front of they. The woman.
Witness, Doctor, within the core of the virus, you felt love. Love for this human.
Renette.
Madame de Pompadour, you loved and you lost. But in this new reality, one of many, he did not. You did not. The Doctor stayed. They developed a family unit.
They had kids. Stop it. Stop this.
They lived in a castle amongst the seas. They lived, loved, raised their descendants. You would take that from him. You would kill.
No, this isn't.
Cessation of life. That fits the humanoid definition of death, does it not? You would end their lives to save your own. An entire reality murdered for your own gain. You would bring death to time and this reality.
And they hears it, as does the Doctor and the Cyber Reaper, the words of a man who was once his own Doctor, but now was merely Dad. An entire life, an entire family, an entire reality. They wonders how. How does one make such a choice?
See, hear his words for his child. In this reality, the Doctor and his family are made happy by acts of irrelevance in their tiny lives.
That's not what this is. This is your fault. An aberration of reality that...
You are known to praise small, beautiful events. To you, that is what life is all about. Yet you would erase their events. You would strip away what life is for them. For your victory, you are the ultimate warrior.
No. Oh, the Cyber Reaper. You don't destroy the enemies of the Cybermen, do you?
No.
If I act, if I interfere...
Then you will unwind your entire life in that reality. You will be the greatest murderer in the universe.
I can't make this choice.
It's in this moment that the Doctor falls, further than ever before, as reality splinters and time dies and space is brought in on itself. The Doctor turns to they.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You've got to...
In a sudden swirl of lightning, she is silenced, struck by chaos. They can only watch in horror as the Doctor falls from the floating landmass ahead and plummets down through the stars.
You have a choice to make. Destroy the transmitter, or stabilize the reality that is forming. You will either be savior of a newborn, or murderer of it.
They stands there holding the Sonic. One reality or another. Countless undone and dead either way. How can anyone make a choice of that? Because there was no escape, no get out. There never could be for such a choice. The Cyber Reaper just stands and watches as they edges out across the mishmash of debris in front of them, towards the last virus transmitter.
Vortex manipulator. Stabilize the reality.
What do I...
So please.
And here it is. In this moment, with the Cyber Reaper laying down the options and no Doctor left, they wonders, what have I become? If not the latest in a long line of people to be reconfigured. And so, they makes a choice.
Excellent.
They wakes up and picks themselves up off the floor. Immediately, they is surprised to find themselves back inside the TARDIS. They is also struck by how the TARDIS is lurching about from side to side. The Doctor, the blonde one they'd known, not the skinny one from within the helix, is over by the console, piloting it.
Hiya. Waking up. I see. Don't worry. TARDIS managed to catch me when I fell. That's the good news. Just wanted to let you know. I don't blame you. Or Emer.
What happened, Doctor?
The reality virus. It's pretty much tore up the universe after you chose not to destroy it, stabilising the other reality with the manipulator and the Sonic. Well, that just leaves our dying and the new one already invaded. Cyber legions have taken full advantage. Their empire is spread right across the cosmos, as you'd expect. But people are resisting. That's the good news. There's still hope.
What happened to your former self? With the family?
That alternative? Well, I'm a bit busy, but I'll patch it into the scanner and you can take a look-see.
Busy?
Yeah, just leading the 14th Dalek Squadron into battle.
Standing by to receive your command, Supremo!
Copy that. When I say exterminate, you do what you do best.
They stares on in surprise as the Doctor releases the comm switch. The Doctor catches this look.
Long story. I've really got to go. We're coming into land. You stay here with Emer. And you can check in on that old friend.
The TARDIS lands with a thump, and the Doctor rushes out. The doors close over, click, and lock shut. They and Emer are left alone with the scanner and move over to it. The TARDIS burbles and begins to play a message from the other Doctor, the running man with the spiked hair who could have been a father.
And I'm leaving this message now because I think some force, is interfering with the elemental workings of the universe. And I warned you about invaders coming because... so... I think I need to go out there again to help put things right. But I know I might not make it back this time. And because all this, all you, means I've so much more to lose than the old days. I hope you believe me when I tell you. I don't want to go.
Dad! Dad! They're coming! The metal men are coming!
They can only watch the scanner in horror as the other Doctor leaps to his feet and he knocks his camera slightly. The rest of his study is now visible, but most notably the now open door of it. The other Doctor dashes out, picking up a small cylinder from his desk, with his child left in the room. From afar we hear,
You are the Doctor. You are incompatible with our specifications. You will be deleted.
There is a blast of noise, and the Cyberman can be heard screaming. But also, amongst that noise, the sound of a gun blast, then the thump of metal hitting the ground.
Dad?
They watches, sorrowful, knowing that what is playing out before them has happened in another reality, in another universe, and yet still so very painful. Slowly, on the screen, a golden hand edges around the doorframe into sight. Sight of the camera and the child. The gold gets brighter and brighter until there is nothing but gold in the view of the camera and a whooshing noise. The camera feed cuts out. A message on the scanner screen displaying the simple message: visual sensor input damaged by overexposure. But the sound continues on.
What have I done, Emer? What have I done?
Emer remains silent. In life you have choices. Sometimes neither of those choices are good, but you still have to choose. They, standing there, listening, waiting, wonders if they made the right choice. Either way, the last words from the scanner feed will remain with them for the rest of their life.
You're not my dad. Who are you?
It's me. I'm the Doctor.
The Cyber Reaper. Remembered across.
A million years. Cybermen do not deny him. They acknowledge his purity, his cyber perfection. He is death.
But one can only hope that one day, some way, somehow...
I don't like it. I definitely don't like it.
there will be an alternative.
It takes a lot to impress me.
That the death can be replaced by life.
receiving communication from Supremo. Patch through to visualizer immediately.
Ah, yes, the Daleks.
You are not the Supremo. What is the meaning of this?
I would not worry about your Supremo. I am here to offer you what you most desire.
Explain.
I offer you life. After so much fighting and so much death, the universe around you is contorted by chaos. I deal in chaos. It flows through me. Such a realm would be beneficial to me.
You are not known to the Daleks.